Oh, hiya, hiya. I'm just, thought I'd have a lay down and a chill and that, enjoy the quiet. The tranquil sounds of my local neighbourhood. It's lovely. Yeah. I got told the gangbangers were moving out. I think he got his wires crossed. I think there must be moving more gangbangers in. Can we hear this? Well, I'm just gonna, shut my eyes for a minute and enjoy the serenity of the beautiful sounds of my area. Oh, look, there's comments. Who's commenting? All right, Jeremy. How goes it, mate? How's Jeremy this evening? Can you hear them? Can you hear me? I did a little video earlier and someone was like, it's no sound, it's no sound. See, I've had a little trim. Took a few inches off. Yeah, I thought, I'm not using it anymore. I might as well just cut the... the bangers. They love it. Hi, Sue. Hey, Sue, I've got something for you. A match from Hash gets smashed. Can you hear me neighbours, Richard? Typical northeast neighbours and that. With that. I've been listening to the same beat since 1991. And it was annoying back in 1991. So imagine how it feels in 2021. By then I'll probably have gone completely insane. Especially if they're still living above us. Like, why did them on the top floor tell me they were evicted and that, and then they're still here? That's not right. That's not right. It's not how the universe should work. That's fake news. Should I go and report them as fake news? Be like, yeah, my neighbour told me fake news. I want him impeached right now. Lovely eyeball. Do you like it? Do you like my eyeball? I think it's bollocks. I think I've got shitty eyes and that, you know what I mean? Let me spin once I've gone. All right, I've put it back the right way. Calm down, Facebook, calm down. See, Bass, how goes it, mate? They're just mental. Tracy, if you're going to come in here, best be on your best behaviour, mind you. Hey, we're just having a chill, listening to the peaceful sounds. I was going to take you down Castle Eden Dean or out into some mountains where you could hear the birds tweeting in the trees and the wind rustling through the grass and, the distant sound of the sea caressing the shore. Instead, we have coming at you since 1992. Breaking through. That's what we do. Suzanne takes you down. Hi, John. How's mad love and respect? How's you doing? Seabass, what up? What up? The gangbangers are up, Tracy, and it's only early. It's only nice and early. Can we hear them? The mic on this phone's a little bit temperamental, and the thing is not what it used to be, so it doesn't quite pick up the ambient sound like it used to. But trust me, that's loud. If I'm quiet and I listen, I can tell you what they're singing and that. It's usually something like something like that. Why don't I answer the door anymore? Because I kept answering the door. One time it was them bloody Jehovah's Witnesses saying the power of Christ compels you, and I was like, no thanks, not today. Next day the door goes again. I open the bloody door and it's them bloody Mormons. And they were like, we're from the Church of Latter-day Saints. We have a prophecy for you. And I went, yeah. Didn't see that coming, did you? Slammed the door. No. So I was like, no, I'm not opening that door anymore. You know what I mean? I'll just leave them banging at it. If you're talking about the other electronic door, I never get down in the basement. Oh no, never get down there. I don't like it down there. It's scary stuff. Have you seen the people down there? Doesn't that mean I'm full of shit? I don't know. Are you full of shit? Because I don't have brown eyes. No, not today. I might have today because my eyes change colour. They're like mood rings, you know what I mean? Depends what mood I'm in. So I'm in a full of shit mood today, Jeremy. So you might be right. They might be brown today. I can't see, but shall we have a debate? Let's have a Facebook debate, everyone. Come on, let's debate, Jeremy. I won't colour these eyes. I'm not going to say what the doctors say. I won't give you the medical opinion until we've had a good 2-minute debate on the colour of my eyes. I've got red eye most of the time, but that doesn't count because that's only when I'm smoking a lot of cannabis, which I haven't smoked a lot of cannabis today. Not a lot. Not a lot, but you like it. Oh, look, see that? Them's crow's feet. Because I like... They used to be dead thin and that, well, you know, they got thicker and thicker. Because I like to stone the crows. You really think they're brown eyes? My brown eye girl, but-da-boom-boom. They're not. That eye looks brown, but that eye's... I've got stink eye going on in that eye. That's a stinky eye. They're not brown though, Jeremy. No. Well, the girls want to see you. Oh, sorry, ladies. I'm here. Here I am. You can all see me right here. Right here I is. Hi, Jim. We're enjoying the rave from the gangbangers again. They love a bit of that banging tunes and that. Knocking out them banging beats. They look a bit green to me. Getting close to me. My daughter's got green eyes. Green eyes. Yeah, the spotlight shines upon you. I came here with a song. No, what was it? I came here with a load, and it feels so much lighter since I met you. And honey, you should know that I should never go on without you. Green eyes. Green eyes, whoa, honey, you... Name the song, name the band, come on. Honey, you are a rock upon which I stand. And I came here to talk, I think you'll understand. I came here with a load, and it feels so much like... I'm doing it the air. The pub singer, you gotta click your fingers. Lighter since I met. I've been singing like Elvis Presley all day because Randy stuck me in a meme this morning. Well, you know, and it feels so much lighter since I met you. Green eyes, not green. I'm the brown-eyed girl. Ooh. My eyes are brown. I don't believe you. Don't believe you, Andrea. I've heard that anybody that says they've got brown eyes are full of shit. No, it was all the drugs from years ago, Jeremy. Took that many drugs that like got lit, bing, and they just never go off. I'll be like one of them, like them mummy corpses. When you see them mummy corpses and they unwrap the mummy, and they've just like mummy face and dead eyes, and that. My eyes will still be alive. I'll be like, wow, they must be porcelain. They're not. They've just been frozen in time. They're still lit like they were when I was a teenager because they've got to be stuck that way. It's 50 degrees. 50 degrees. What's that in pounds and pence? We don't really use the Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit 9/11 stuff. We don't use that in the UK. We use, you know, 16ths, quarters, ounces and that. And let's have a look. What's 50 degrees Fahrenheit? Ow. What is 50 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? My phone's not working, look. Google, you're supposed to read it out to me, you bitch. 10 degrees. That's It's not that warm, is it? What then? Must be climate change. What is the temperature in England?
It's 3 degrees in London right now.
It's 3 fucking degrees in fucking London, mate. What's the temperature in Newcastle, England?
It's 6 degrees in Newcastle upon Tyne right now.
It's fucking warmer up north than it is down south. That's because them southerners are all softies, though, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, it feels like fucking 3 degrees round here, mate. And fucking George's like, nah, you fucking idiot, mate. You're daft, aren't you? It's fucking 6 degrees. You know what I feel a need of? I feel a need. I feel a need. I feel a need. I feel a need for... Dun, 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 dun. Weed. Upstairs, they felt the need... Oh, you my knees. They felt the need for speed earlier. So they're all having a good one. Gonna watch a Donald Trump omnibus and that. Because he's like their idol. Because he loves a bit of that, you know. That fit. What was it I saw the photo of? Adderall or something in his drawer. Just, you know, pharmaceutical fet. Amphetamine. Oh, this is that one that I threw in the tray because I bought it up in there. This is in this room, right? Let me take you in the bedroom, watch. Let's go into my bedroom. This is my bedroom. So when I come into bed at night now, I want to get my head down, you know. I've got some lovely fat beats to get me through it and that. Fun times, that's the bedroom. Now you may think, they're in the bedroom raving, because that's where they do a lot of their banging, that's what the gang do. But you might be thinking, you might want them to think, they're just in that bedroom there because they can't stand your guitar playing with your quiet little acoustic woody there. And you sat whispering away at Facebook and they're like, we can't be handling that, we can't be living above this, so we're going to go and live in the bedroom. But that's not the case. That would be fake news too. The reason that they're in the bedroom, other than that's where the gang like to bang, is because this week he threw something through his living room window. So now sitting in the living room, it's a little bit nippy, you know what I mean? You know, oh, it's a little bit nippy. It's like, oh, it feels like 3 degrees, but they're like them southern softies when it's actually 6 degrees. 6 degrees! We know. We ask Google, because that's where you go for your info these days. Google's got it all, man. The goggle box. Aye, loads and loads of fun. Thanks for coming and joining it with us. Fuck 'em. Well, I would, but you know. They say 2's company, 3's a crowd. Well, what's 4 then? 4's just a confusion. We don't want that, you know what I mean? I mean, there is enough of us to go around, but I don't know if we could all fit, you know what I mean? Because I need a bit of space. Oh, never. Don't cry. Yeah, we'll pass you this. You can have this one, Andrea. Please don't be crying. That's not good. It's not worse than being bankrupt. Everybody, like, transmit some weedy vibes, some cannabisy vibes, some herby vibes, all the way to New Mexico. You've got to get New Mexico in your head now. Just beam it out. Come on. We've got this, we can do this. Thanks for coming, Debbie. Thank you very much for coming. People are like, what's he keep sticking his forehead in my face for? It's because I need a better look at you. Come here, give us a look. Oh. I couldn't resist. I'm in one of them modes today. I've been acting like a right jerk all day. It's this potato-shaped head of mine. Look, have you ever noticed? It's like a pineapple, isn't it? It's like a pineapple. Yeah. Shout out to all those positive pineapple people out there. Yeah. I'm going to dye this green. I'm going to make this pineapple machine rolling. So, you be a pineapple from time to time. Doesn't like me flipping Facebook upside down with this phone, does it? Keeps screaming at me. Well, if I don't come live in the next couple of days, I may well be locked up for two-man and woman slaughter, because I'm getting a bit sick of this, you know what I mean? I keep fighting off the urge to just go and kick their door in and tell them to shut up. Fight it off pretty much every other day, because they're not in every single day. And I think they do that on purpose, because they know, they're like, if we do this to him every day, he will flip out, and he looks a bit of a nut. You know, chances are, and the chances are they're probably right. I probably can be. But, you know, I'm alright right now because I'm smoking cannabis. But if I didn't smoke cannabis and chill out and think, they're just kids, they're just young, you know. They're just, you know, getting into their prime of life and that. They're just having fun. 2 guys, 1 girl, banging beats, banging gang, you know, they're just having fun with their drugs and their night after night of parties. And I was, you know what I mean, I've lived in these sort of accommodation, all of me adult life, actually, except for when I had the kids and that. I was trying to be a dad. But most of my adult life I've lived in these places, so, you know, I've learned that there's a bit of give and take, you know what I mean? They give you so much shit that eventually you can't take anymore, so you just end up taking a load of shit and sticking it in their face. But I'm not going to do that just yet, but I may. So if you don't see me the rest of the week, that's all it is. Nothing. Oh, this stink eye killed me. I caught stink eye and died from stink eye. Still haven't guessed, have you? Still haven't guessed right. They're not green, they're not brown. I don't do the brown. You can always say I didn't see them. But my testicles are that pendulous these days, and it's only going to get worse. The doc was telling me earlier, it's only going to get worse than pendulous testicles as you hit closer to 50. You know, you have to start tucking them in your socks so that you don't step on them. I'm already pretty close to that, and as a visually impaired man, the last thing you need down near your feet are obstacles, you know what I mean? I don't want to be hitting them with my white stick, you know what I mean? It'd be like playing pool with your own testes. I don't fancy that. I'd rather go and play baseball with the gang-banging heads. Let's go and bang a few heads. That'd be fun, and just storm up, do it live too on Facebook. That's how I introduce you to them all, while I'm smashing their face into the book. Meet Emma! I would never do that to Emma. She's way too rough for me. I wouldn't dare cross Emma. The lads, I'll take both the lads on right, well, not the way Emma does. That's how brave Emma is. She can handle them 2 boys on her own that way. And I couldn't do that, but, you know, I'll take the lads, no problem. Smash both their faces into the book at once, but Emma, not going there. She's too man for me to handle. I should change her name to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids. You know what I mean? Just go in and do an interview. Excuse me, I'd just like to know, who is the father? Like an episode of Oprah, and that's it there, like. So, you sure that Gaz is the dad, yeah? Well, yeah. He came first. But what about Stephen's swimmers? What if he's got stronger swimmers? Well, I never thought of that, Oprah. Oh, no. What do you mean you never thought of that? It could be Stephen's. Of course it's mine. Mine loads better swimming than yours, Gaz. Oh, shut up, man. That was Michael Jackson's Probably Me No Raymond. That's why he sang all... That's how he came up with that. He sat down one day and went, Shimon, motherfucker. And he sat on his nuts. And then the next day he sat down and they were hanging even longer. He was like, and that was it. Ever then. That's why when you see him on stage, when you used to see him on stage, he would grab his crotch and go, That was where he'd learned. His testicles were becoming that pendulous. And that started with Michael. As soon as he had puberty, it happens to some men like that, where, Raymond, you've got to be careful with them pendulous testicles. Well, the way a blind man rides a bike, through this is personal experience, and this is a true, 100% true story. The last time I rode a bike as a blind man, I couldn't see shit. He was full of pills too. I was taking lots of I took about altogether that day is 3 strips of diazepam, which is 14, 36. What? 36 blue diazepam I'd had. And I don't know how many of the gabapentin I took. I remember I took 2 of the strips before I went to my friends, then I took another one when I was at their house. Because I rode like miles from my home to give my friend a strip of these tablets I got on my payday. She'd asked me to, and then when I got there, she didn't have the money that I pulled out for the pills. So to teach her a lesson, I swallowed them all in front of her. Which wasn't maybe the nicest thing, but I wasn't the nicest to people back then. So I took them all. This was just a couple of years ago, you know, about 3.5, 4 years ago. I took them all and I said, right, I'm going home. She's like, how are you getting home? I'm like, I'll ride home. Oh, I could barely stand up. You can't ride home, you silly sod, you know. You look at the state. I'm like, I can't, man, I can't. I can do anything, me. Blindness doesn't hold me back. I'll just strap my stick to the front of the bike and I'm off. And like, she's like, no, ride around this little bit of grass outside the front of my flat. So I went outside of her flat and it's a little square of grass, not glass, it was grass. And not the nice grass, it was just that short lawny crap that the council put down. So I'm riding around that, I rode around that twice and I didn't fall off the bike. She's like, right, there's no obstacles though, is there? When you're just riding around a path around a little bit of grass, there was no obstacles for me to not see, but you know, hey. So I started riding down the road, because I do have some sight, I can see like dark and light. So if the movement, I see movement pretty well. If something moves, if one of those shadowy things moves, that's something that you need to pay attention to, you know what I mean? Something moves, you want to pay attention to that stuff. Just anybody that's wondering. If you see something moving, maybe pay attention, because it could get in your way, you know what I mean? You might have to find your way around that thing that's moving. So I learned as a child that you got to pay attention to things moving. So I could see, you know, shadows and movement and things, but you can't really see what it is until you like, as you can see, like up close and personal with it. So I was riding down this road, leaving my friends, busy place, you know, dual carriageway goes off into like a B road, we call them B roads, which is like a little side road down the side of Rosmere Park. And I was flying down Rosmere Park on the way into the town centre. I lived at Hartlepool town centre. I'm flying down the side of Rosmere Park. The next thing I know, I wake up in an ambulance. My face is smashed in. There's bits of my skull in my hood. I was wearing a hoodie thing. And my first thought's like, oh, shit. My mate's bike. It was brand new bike. Brand fire. Gleaming brand new bike. Big, lovely. What was it called? I can't remember now, because it didn't, you know. I never paid attention really, but it was some great make as well. It was like some really expensive, awesome mountain bike. Brand fire new. We just stole it the day before. It was that new, like literally brand fire new. And he's me, laying in the back of an ambulance thinking, oh no, where's his bike at? Let me up, my mate's bike. I'm like, don't worry about your mate's bike, mate. And they're trying to strap them things in so I can't move my neck and that. They're like, you've just crashed into the back of a bus. What are you talking? I crashed into the back of the bus and I blacked out again. Then I woke up and I was like getting wheeled out of the ambulance. I was going, oh shit, where am I at here? Blacked out again. I woke up and I was in a hospital bed and I thought, oh no, what's going on here? I was like, looked at the table at the side of me. Oh, my tablets. I looked. There's all these pill boxes on the table, like about two empty boxes of gabapentin. And a long tire piss, and they were all gone. And I was like, oh, if I took all the tablets, if they got the tablets, what have I done here? And I had like vague memory. I didn't have a clue what I'd done. So I like jumped up, thought I'd better get back, because the lad who was living with me, Naka, God rest him and that, he sadly passed away last year. Naka, he was waiting at home. He's like, he didn't want to let me use his bike, you know, lending your drugged up friend full of tablets and heroin and stuff, the brand new bike that you just stole the day before, you're not going to want to do them sort of things, are you? He's like, he wasn't stupid, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't really want to lend you this bike, John. He was saying, I don't want to lend you this bike, because, you know, I know what you're like, you'll probably, you know, sell it or smash into the back of a bus, you blind bastard. I was like, no, you know me, man, I take things easy, I go nice and slow. And a bus, I'd see a bus a mile with a big massive shadow like that, you can't miss it. Well, you couldn't miss it, as I discovered to my back's peril. I smashed my face straight into the back of that bus. Big stagecoachy bus. Slammed my face straight into it and smashed me back in 3 places. Shattered 3 vertebrae. But we didn't realise I'd shattered me 3 vertebrae at the time. No, that took another 6 months. After me, you know, like, 'cause they thought I had sciatica. Because my legs switched off one day, a couple of days after crashing into the back of the bus, funny enough, because I didn't hang around for an x-ray or any of that medical stuff. I left the hospital there and then. I had to get back to my friend and tell him what had happened to his bike and see if he had any more tablets, because the pain was getting quite severe. He was going to jail in a couple of days, so I laid up for a couple of days, very stiff and sore. And then I had to get up, because if you miss your methadone for 3 days, then they take you off the prescription, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, he's not desperate enough for his methadone for 3 days, we're going to take him off his prescription. So after the 2nd day laid up, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get to Asda. But I just broke the good bike. The only other bike that we had was another one that only had 1 pedal. And I needed to use a bike because my legs wouldn't work. They just wouldn't work. There was like, I could stand up, I could get my balance stood up, but I had no... like even swinging my hips to get me, there was nothing there. So I had to like sort of crawl. That's how bad addiction is, people. I literally crawled half a mile that day. I took the pedal bike with the 1 pedal and tried to, you know, I put my foot on the 1 pedal that was on and tried to shuffle. It was the most ridiculous thing. It was like a really dark comedy. My whole life's like that. So hey kids, any blind kids out there? Now I saw a documentary once of this one blind kid who'd learned, you know, sonar, and he was going... and he was riding around. Now you're not big, you're not clever, you're not big, you're not big neither. And you're just not clever, you know what I mean? Just let's not, blind people, let's not ride bikes, because it's not a good idea. It's not. You're better off without it, kids, you know what I mean? You don't need that in your life, you know, no. You might as well be jumping out of aeroplanes with, you know, parachutes not on and that. I was just telling them about Rosie Park. Santos knows where Rosie Park is. He knows where all of these stories are from and that. Santos has been on bike rides with us. Santos, we used to go bike riding, didn't we? I'm not bad at him. I'm a good bike rider, aren't I? You know what I mean? I once rode all the way to the Lake District and back when I was young and that. With Graham. For a blind man, you'd be amazed, you know what I mean? Like, the things I can do for someone that can't say shizzle, you know what I mean? I make, like, all of the videos and stuff, and all of that, I shoot that stuff, and I edit that stuff, and I do all the little bits of writing. Now, sometimes, when I've shown them to people who can see, or I've had them up on the big screen and I've tried to read me right, like, oh, I spelled that wrong. I do that a lot. Like, I'm a bit dyslexic anyway, and I hit the wrong buttons with my finger. I do all my typing with this finger. This finger does all of this. These 2 eyes and this finger. So nothing can hold you back. You might be blind, you know, and you know, but know your limitations. Riding along busy roads when you're visually impaired, full of pills and drugs and heroin and that, you know, you may well crash into the back of a bus. So know your limitations, but don't let your limitations hold you back, and that's how I've tried to live. And I'm doing all right, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've brought me back in 3 places. I'm almost completely blind, and I'm a bit, what's the word? A bit, I'm not insane, I'm not mental, I'm not crazy, I'm just a bit quirky, right? So, yeah, that'll happen to you if you take lots of drugs for lots of years and don't take care of yourself. But you can do all of the things and take care of yourself at the same time. And I should have done more of that, I think. I'm batshit crazy. That's exactly what my son used to call me, like, when I was in the hospital, and that was one of the first things, like... A lot of the early stuff that I'd done on the CannaBus page, and that was all about batshit crazy, and the things that people were saying to me, you are a dancing beam of light. The experiences I had during the withdrawal from the drugs and the psychotic episode that I had from the breakdown after I eventually just collapsed in me flat after them months of struggling with a broken back. Just filling my face with pills every day, and I took them couple of tramadol, and my brain sort of just shut down on me. My mind sort of give up, went, look, hey, like my body was like, you're not taking care of me, mate, you're just, we're out of here. So my body collapsed in a heap on the floor, and my brain was like, well, I'm not just going to stick around here, am I? You know what I mean? You just lay there, you're a gibbering wreck, I'm off. And my brain went on an exploration through time and space. Went on a little wander through the universe, through infinity and beyond, and came back. And when I came back, I was still laid there on the floor going... It's like, nah, sort yourself out yet, mate? No. Right, I'm off. My brain went again. Then I came back. I only came back because Freddie, Knacker's dad, Knacker who lived with me, whose bike I'd trashed, well, his dad came to the flat. The postman let him into me flat. You know, and I owed him money. So he came into me flat and said, look at this, Joanne. Then she's a nurse and that. And he's like, look at this, come in here, look at this. And bastard, what's she doing? Just lay there on the floor, sweating, going, nah. And she's like, oh, it looks like he's having some kind of seizure, Freddie. So Freddie was straight on top of me, slap, slap, slap. But I'm not there, I'm just going, nah. And my brain can hear this ruckus, my mind. My essence is like, what's that? What's going on here? I can feel there's disturbance in the force, thought my brain. And I came back, I was like, what's going on here? Oh, what's this? It's Freddie hitting you. And I look up at Freddie, and I'm like, what you hitting me for, Freddie? But my mouth wouldn't work. It wasn't like my mouth, and I'm like, looking at him, I'm trying to tell him with my eyes, what you hitting me for, Freddie? What you hitting me for, Freddie? And Freddie's going, what have you took? What have you took? And he's slapping me, and I'm going, I haven't took nothing, Freddie. But I couldn't shake my head, and I couldn't talk, because I didn't know, but my face and my head was just going, but I'm in my head going, stop hitting me, mate, you know what I mean? Stop hitting me. What you hitting me for? But I couldn't express this, and then disappeared again. It was like weeks and weeks later when my son brought the weed in and took me outside in the wheelchair. It all got explained to me what exactly had gone on. So I've been trying to come to terms and figure my way through all that stuff ever since. And that's what I've been doing here on the book. So thanks to everyone that came by and helped me with this little journey of mine. Much love to you all. Hope you have a blessed, blazed one, and I hope you keep living the life you love and loving the life that you live. But I'm going to get going now. I'm going to go and have a banging good time. Peace out for now, everyone. Stay lit.